Hey guys, welcome back to another part. Didn't have any time to record yesterday, but luckily I have time today. So try to make up for some lost time yesterday. Oh wow, I thought these flowers were going to be a little bit harder to find, honestly. I know we gotta sing for them, but we'll see how that actually goes.
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Alright, Traveler, let's see what you got.
Da 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 da.
Honestly, super impressed. I really didn't think that they were gonna have the Traveler even try to sing, so I'll take it.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
I mean, kinda doubt it, but it's definitely possible.
Let's dance.
This probably doesn't work since they are ice, but...
Evil conquering! Here! Boring! Here! Here! Worthless! Here!
Or... Yeah. See, I really need to start getting my level up then. Because these are 49 and Zhao's only 50. He doesn't even have good equipment, so... Zhongli still with us? What does he have to say?
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me.
Well, hello,
Are you
Ganyu.
searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's-her-face?
Yangu.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
It was our fault for not asking.
I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7.
Oh, wow. I don't know why, it's always so surprising to hear them say Barbados. Simply for the fact, because in my head, Barbados sounds like such a powerful name, and then you find Barbados, and it's just venti. It's just a little off-putting, but I love it.
The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago.
So is this actually, like, accurate information, or is it still the original 7?
Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest, is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old,
Merely.
whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing.
And Sumeru's the new place, right? I still haven't checked out any of the trailers, and I did see today, for one of my recommended videos on YouTube, there was a character preview for, I don't know, right? But there's a new character promotion trailer today, but I don't know which one it was. It's crazy though. The youngest is the god of Dendro, and she's only 500 years old. And, sorry, another question. It's probably something that they've already explained, but again, I stopped playing for a little bit, so I've probably just forgotten. How do they pick a new god then? So whenever the I'll just say that the newest one is the second iteration of the god. But whenever the first god of Dendro from Sumeru died or passed away, how do they pick the new one? Is it just they walk up to a random person and say, "You are now the god," or like, is the god reincarnated?
This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
It'll probably be explained. That wording confuses me because she said as a mortal, but then she says, but as an Adeptus.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
If I would just wait another 10 seconds, I apologize.
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
So you're how old? That explains the forgetfulness.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also
Yes.
know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
probably just easier to fast travel from here. Definitely. I'll go here. I feel like I just have so many questions, and I feel bad for asking so many. But, so does that also mean that Ganyu has never,
Oh,
that's too
protect
loud.
us.
So does that mean that Ganyu has never seen, Rex Lapis in a human form? Or is it a case of, like, Rex Lapis has different human forms? Like, he doesn't always look like Zhongli, he can look like somebody else. Like, maybe there was one where he had gray hair or something.
What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and... the Fatui?
This
Oh.
atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened.
Oh, what did Childe do?
We should ask around a little, just to be safe.
I think I'm blind. I've never seen those there. The swans? Have they always been there holding up the ribbons like that? I've never seen them, but they're really pretty. Yeah, I feel like Childe definitely did something. Move that.
You're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Childe's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
You know, Mr. More Money Than Nonsense.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Oh boy. A little bit more. I don't know if this is just gonna put us into a battle once we get there or not. Because they're definitely setting it up to where it sounds like we'll have to attempt to stop him, but I don't know. Did he go up? Oh, that's not it then. Never mind. I don't think I've been up here. I don't know what that area is then. Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know where he would have went. At first I thought they were gonna say that he went up to the Jade Chamber or Palace, whichever it is. I thought that's where he was going to go, but I don't quite remember what's over this way. Missed it. Yeah, I definitely haven't been over this way. The Golden House. I'm definitely about to get my butt kicked, aren't I? Well, let's see what it is. Yep, okay. Brings you to the very heart of the political storm that has been slowly building. Ooh. I know. I stopped that other recording at a bad time because this has only been 20 minutes, but I don't want to make that a part in itself, I don't think. I think I have to, though. Let's see, what would I be needing right now for character levels? I'm not gonna have what you need to ascend. Mechanical arrays. Yeah. Level 50. Oh, so the
A
one.
blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
I mean, I don't. Again, I don't know, but the one good thing about this is it might mean that we're closer to that we're close to Inazuma now, if this is only level 50. Darn, that's only dropped from... Yeah, it's only dropped from mechanical arrays. So I don't think I'm going to be able to level her up anymore, which is fine, honestly. I don't think we need to. We just need her to more freeze, so we just need her abilities more than anything.
I wonder when I'll be as
Barbara
tall as my big
shouldn't
sister.
be a problem. That's just Oceanids, which we should be able to take care of. We'll definitely be able to grab more of these. And then it's only 40 to ascend her. This one I don't know. Level 30 plus. I'm pretty sure I fought these before. I just never got that drop from them then. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go try to take care of this real quick. I may or may not cut it out. We'll see. Because I really wouldn't care to I wouldn't care to leave it in the video, but I don't want to just straight up bore anybody. Okay, I don't know this one. 40 plus slimes, artist exchange. Yeah, I guess that would be best, right? Darn, we have no of these, though. That'll be secondary. If it doesn't take me super long to get the parts for Barbara and Noelle, then we'll try to level up Zhao to 60, just to be on the safe side since he's main DPS, but we'll see. But I guess we'll just... It doesn't matter, we'll start with Noelle. And then first up, what's the Geohypostasis? Right. Up. Cool. I seriously don't even know how to get over there. Gotcha. I don't know, I seriously don't know how to get over there. Okay, so never mind, that's a no-go.
Ma da 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 da.
Oh, maybe we just go for Zhao. You know what? No, it's fine. I'm making this out worse than it's gonna be, right? I got this. Let's at least give it one try and see how it goes. Since I know that I am not prepared, I'm definitely gonna eat some stuff though. I don't even know what all I have, but find something. All party members attack by 320 and crit rate by 10% for 300 seconds. That's just a revive. There's 20% max. Alright. We're gonna use these. And then we are just gonna see how it goes. Oh, the current party level is lower than recommended. It's fine. We're not worried about it. Not even worried. Unfazed.
Wow, this is the golden house?
That's beautiful.
It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed
Oh,
that
this
it
is the
was
golden
even
house.
fancier
Okay,
on the
okay.
inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe... Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, or
Come on,
better
just
yet,
stop.
take a nap on top of a mountain. Oh, right. Back to... It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia.
Yeah, I apologize for earlier. I forgot that they said that this is where the Exuvia is being hidden for right now.
Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
This is super pretty though. And I love the music build up right now.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
Even though I'm about to get my butt handed to me, I feel like.
I'm
We'll
not
see.
asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
Which is kind of the feeling that you get from him in his... I don't remember what it was called, but the character preview or character trailer for him, where he's just always looking for battle. But we do know about his sister, though. And I guess with seeing... Not to take away from what's happening right now, I'm not going to talk too long, but like... seeing how he talked to his sister, or how he was talking in the letter that he was sending to his sister, I don't think he's necessarily a bad guy, but I definitely expected him to, I guess, have like a change of heart or be more friendly than he is, I guess. But here we
won't
are.
Let what happened
So
in Mondstadt ever happen again.
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there? Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it.
okay. We'll see how this goes.
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger.
I don't
So
even know if
come
this
now,
works on him.
amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Passable effort. Poor timing. Passable effort. A clear shot.
That's gorgeous. What? Let me guess, you get him and you don't have an ability even close to that.
I must leave.
Run all you like.
He's so cocky. He just walks. Nah, this is definitely a Dark Souls boss though. And by that I strictly mean that there's a stage 2. But there's no way a Harbinger is like this.
Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well,
You
that just
changed?
means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
I think I still stand with it though. There's no way that this is it.
Disappear! Worthless! All you do is run. Worthless! Useless! Worthless!
Losing too much.
Prepare to die!
I don't really remember what her cue is, so we're gonna use
We
it.
can do it!
Tide! Gotcha.
No, we'll just go defensive right now for the most part. Listen, I just need to heal Child. Leave me alone. Overload.
Someone needs assistance.
Probably not ready yet.
Gotcha.
Go, Barbara, go! Let the show be.
Something else catch your eye?
Or if that's like a lock on.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's
the
about
outfit,
as
though.
far as you'll get.
The music, dude.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing it to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most
Oh yeah,
unexpected.
it is. Oh, he's mad now.
You beat me to it, didn't you?
Oh, Lord have mercy. It's a power up. Phase 3? Okay.
Not bad. But this is going to cost you!
So cool! Yeah, I'm definitely dead on this round though. Oh my gosh, that transformation is so cool. So yeah, the reason it doesn't have a Gnosis is because of Zhongli. Well then who's the dragon? Alright, well, let's get messed up.
Let's dance.
He's definitely... No. He's definitely just chilling until I attack him though. Well,
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you?
okay, this is from
Did you
first
simply
phase.
move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on
Oh,
purpose?
I mean, we do damage at least.
No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take
What
it from
the
you.
heck? I'm a sucker for good music, dude.
Take it.
I don't even know where he's aiming right now.
Steady us.
Boring. Evil conquering.
Damn, we can hate that though.
Here.
Leave it all to me.
A little bit more. There we go. What's this one? Is it the whale? Yeah.
Boring.
Okay. And then she still wouldn't be ready. Just rotation.
Die.
Go,
I
buddy,
didn't even
go!
know. Yeah, we'll just get out of that.
Yeah, my apologies.
That's fine. Ah, wrong button.
out of my
It's supposed to be
way.
Q, not 1.
I must leave no stone
Fine, though, it's
unturned.
just a redo.
Let's dance. Take flight.
Well, if you're gonna... Gosh, I hate that, bro.
Sakura
I
swirl.
think it just moved. I seriously keep just hitting the wrong button. Oh, I'm gonna eat that whale. It was so weird. I couldn't tell like which way it was leaning whenever he did it. Shield first.
Let the show be.
Song. Go here.
Useless.
I know, I'm sorry. I just have to heal though. I can't.
The day has finally come.
Well, I don't think I can. Yeah, there's no... Can you do this here? Oh, I guess you can. I didn't think you could use your items in a battle. So, I apologize. I didn't think you could. I'll just make sure that he gets healed as best as I can.
Let's dance. Yeah. My apo-
Back off that.
Boring.
I know, I love this music though. Is it strictly for Childe? Or do they use this song somewhere else too? Because I swear I haven't heard it for anybody else.
Steady as stone. I'll protect us. Whirling.
Some you win, and some you lose.
If that's actually the end this time, I'm surprised we won, and I even had the item spam at the end.
Child's back to normal again.
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through.
It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation. Foul legacy. That's definitely the first time that's been mentioned. Foul legacy. Is that what the mask is then? Well, no, because he was already wearing the mask for a second phase. So I don't know. I don't know what the foul legacy transformation
And
is
now
then.
that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
I mean, it's literally both, but isn't that kind of crazy to think about that we're only restoring our former power?
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
I don't know, man. It's like, I guess it's more of the fact that I just don't understand him completely. Like, I don't have any backstory or anything, so I'm not sure how I should perceive him. Because, like I said, I don't think he's a bad person, but he's definitely against us. So, and I mean, he feels the exact same way as shown in that statement. He calls us a friend, but he knows it can only be shown in battle, not really publicly.
Sure, that's not the normal way to make friends.
Paimon, it's just how it works sometimes, though.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with.
Again, I'm still so confused, man. I know we're obviously getting to the end and the climax and everything, and so it'll be told to us, but like, I thought the Exuvia, which is the dragon behind us right now, or the dragon above us, and Rex Lapis were the same person. I thought they were the same being, but they're not. Rex Lapis is separate from the dragon. So well, even if it's two different forms, he shouldn't be able to split apart his forms. So they're two separate beings then. So Rex Lapis, and then you have the Exuvia, whatever the dragon's name is. And then I'm kind of surprised Childe didn't. Again, I'm so curious what Childe and Zhongli's friendship was before we arrived. If they had already known each other for an extended period of time, or if they had just met, like, that day.
In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts.
Which I guess isn't surprising, considering he should be 6,000 years old, and still counting.
As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
Weird thing to say right now, but cool,
So
I
what
guess.
are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
Hey, that's where I need to go.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
See, man, this always happens. I don't have any sound for this. I hate that, but it is what it is. Now I have sound.
Paimon's exhausted.
It's so weird. It's only for those cutscenes that it... I just get no audio. And I think I checked that you guys don't get it either. So I'm not sure what's happening about that, and I apologize. I really just don't know how to fix it. I've messed with my own sound settings in the past for situations like that, but I got nothing. I don't know why it's doing it.
If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Zhao, my boy.
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Qixing.
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Good. Okay. Moon Carver.
Oh,
Fine.
Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Qixing, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
So it is considered a god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? But
Okay,
all
so
of you
it
are
is a
supposed
god.
to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here.
Jeez, dude. Seriously, I just love how the Adepti look, though. They're so beautiful. I love their colors, man. They're so pretty.
For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
And we're back to no audio. I knew I should have stopped there, but it's fine. I was gonna try to find a good place to stop and then See if I can't fix audio, but it's just not happening. But at least now people see that they are actually outright attacking. Like, they're seeing the Fatui are definitely involved.
Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
That's not cool, bro. Stop that.
Looks like I went too far in my work.
My opponent!
Let's move.
Looks so cool, though. Oh, that guy's.
Whirling snow!
I wonder where Childe does run off to, though, after that.
Disappear!
Okay. I'm not gonna deal with your shield, bud.
Miscalculated.
Let's dance.
Because there's no way he's just not doing anything right now. You know what I mean?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
Really?
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
I don't know, you see what I mean? I just can't deal with the...
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't hold...
Okay, we
Were
dodged
you
that one
about
then.
to say we can't hold them, children?
Madam Ping?
Huh?
I'm so curious if she does
Don't
anything.
lose heart. Here, take this.
Thanks, Madam Ping.
This is Adeptal
Your
energy.
attacks against the enemy.
That light from your body. It's like the time in Julian Cars.
What?
Wow, it's Madam Ping's shockwave. This granny's really strong.
Get out of my way!
That's kind of cool, can't front.
This is it.
Let's dance.
Yeah, I don't even really have to do a combo, I don't think, but...
Looks like I went too
Useless!
This should be fun. My work. Finished.
I'm moving. I can only sprint so much, though.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight.
I didn't even notice that. I was waiting for it to shoot, but I missed
My
it.
name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
Yeah, why can't you run all the time like this, Shao? Jeez. You've been holding back on me, dude.
I'll protect us.
are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
Sure, we are a god.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle. Evil conquering! Here!
Make it.
Let's dance. Let me amuse myself.
Sakura swirl! Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Worthless!
I'll protect us.
Whirling! Evil conquering! Here!
Cooked food disgusting? What? Jeez.
Kami-san to ours. Sumetsu!
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Yeah, no audio on your guys' end either. It's so weird, man. Yeah, and again, I really do apologize. I'll see what I can do about it, though. I'm not sure what I can, but... Oh, that doesn't look good. Thank you, Zhao. I don't even know who's talking right now. Because I can't hear a voice. Goodbye, old friend. We'll meet again. I guess Ningguang? She's talking about the Jade Chamber? They just dropped a nuke on it. Jeez. This is so cool.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time.
But what about Childe?
It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Of course.
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations.
That sounds accurate.
Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect liyue 3,700 years ago.
There's just a random fisherman in the background.
Even to this very day, liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there is discord between the Guardians and those they are meant to defend, harmony becomes very difficult to restore.
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
And this is what we learned in the City of Freedom.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there.
Yeah, visions, that's
When
what they
danger
are.
is
I couldn't
near,
remember the
everyone
term they
always
used for
protects
them.
me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being
Is
an
there a reason they
Adeptus.
can't participate? Well, I mean, obviously there is. I just don't know it.
You see, this is what liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection, but it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
Which I guess, I mean, it's fair.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
They were definitely reasonable.
Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Childe wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too? Paimon doesn't get it.
Teleport
But
waylight
isn't the
unlocked?
strongest lead we have the Adeptiless Rite of Parting that we're organizing?
Yeah, and we've been organizing
idea
for the
where
past
Yang
like
Li's
20 hours of
Let's
gameplay.
ask for him at Wangshem Funeral Parlor.
So it said waypoint I thought it said waypoint unlocked. I thought it was gonna give us this one. I don't know. I guess we'll go there when we go there, you know, because I don't think, unless it's how it worked for over here. Over here you went to like I don't even remember. He went to like this cliffside or he went to this cliffside, and there was a teleporter that took you here. But this is different since it's the Spiral Abyss and not just another location. But I doubt you just jump from here to there, from someplace here to there. There'll be something that takes you there story-wise, probably. I don't know, though. But I'm definitely going to stop the part right here, and then we'll do the rite of parting in the next episode, so tomorrow. But this was amazing. Again, I really wish that I could get the sound figured out, because I have no clue why I don't get sound in those cutscenes. My audio is just messed up and I have no clue why. I think it was, I mean, I didn't have this issue until I bought these headphones, so I really could just use a new pair, but of course I'm not gonna go buy another pair, that's expensive. So I'll just have to deal with it. I more just feel bad about, funny number, I just more feel bad about you guys not having the audio to go along with it. So I do apologize for that. Like I said, I've tried in the past to fix it, and it's just, there's nothing I can do. It hasn't worked, so I'm sorry. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this part. I loved this. I really did. This was an amazing part. The child fight was amazing. The 3 stages. And what was the... Before I forget the terminology, I think it was Foul Legacy. I hope that... Well, probably not in this, but maybe in Inazuma they'll talk more about it. I'm just curious as to what Foul Legacy is. It looks like that was the cause of his transformation. And I don't know if it's just a way that they found to push the Harbingers past their limits and make them closer to the strength of a god, of an Adeptus, or of an Archon, you know. So I'm curious to see where that goes, and if they bring it up, and who else we'll see has a Foul Legacy transformation, but I don't think that'll be for a little bit. But definitely finally nearing the end of liyue, which, now that we're here, of course it's a little bit bittersweet, but we'll definitely be coming back. I mean, there's still a lot to do in liyue. There's still a lot for me to explore. I haven't done a whole lot of exploring the actual map of liyue yet. For Mondstadt, I've explored... Xiao, stop it. I went around and I explored a lot of these areas, or I say a lot, but like I at least got the percentages up a little bit. Galesong Hill, I did all of it. I almost finished Wind Whale? Yeah. I almost finished there. So I started working on them, but then I just have not done that in liyue at all. I haven't even gone to this area yet. You know, there's still a lot that needs to be done. And I'm looking forward to just exploring. It'll be a fun time whenever that does eventually come. And of course, excited to get down here to this area, which I'm assuming is Inazuma with all the stuff around it. But I'll be very curious how we get there. Because I doubt the map is gonna open up enough to where you run from Lisha, all the way down to Watatsumi, and then wait, let's say island. Oh, I thought it was a bunch of islands at first, but maybe not. No, it is. Yashiori. So excited. But I won't keep you guys. Thank you for watching, of course. I really do appreciate it. And again, I hope that you guys got some sort of enjoyment out of it, you know. I hope it made your day just a little bit better, that you found it even a little bit entertaining. And just thank you for your time today. It means the world to me. So stay safe, take care, and I will see you guys in the next in the next episode if you choose to join me, okay? So, see you guys.